FunkoVerse strategy game Jurassic Park edition. Today we'll be looking at the 4-pack board game and the 2-pack version of this board game. Both follow the Jurassic Park theme. Here's the front cover of the 4-pack. This one can play up to 4 players. Here's the back of the box just to show off some of the components. And here's the back of the 2-pack. With this pack you're able to play 2 players. Now let's get into it. We'll start off with the 4-pack. We'll take a look at some of the components here. As you can see, they come nicely packed, and the pop vinyl figures are nicely stowed away. And as you can see, some of these figures are hard to get out. Took a lot of effort to get that vinyl figure out. But this is the Velociraptor. Has some nice detail. It's a smaller version of the standard pop figures. And here, as I struggle to pull Alan Grant out, you'll see the nice detail on this figure as well. So the pop vinyls are pretty well encased in their box, and sometimes they're a little hard to get out, but with a little effort they will come out. That was Ellie Sattler. Here's Ray Arnold. The vinyl figures have nice detail. Let's look at some of the components here. Some of the special abilities for Ray Arnold. And some of the items that the players are able to have. There are 2 items in this game. We have the Raptor Claw and the iconic goggles. So the items are small. They're made out of rubber. They don't have that much detail, but you can tell what they are. Here's the Raptor Claw. Has some nice detail. So they're small little figures, but you can tell what they are. Here are the bases for the vinyl pop figures. You got your frosted white and your black stands. As you can see, they fit very well on the figures and they stand nicely. With these items, you can put them on any figure, so any figure can have the powers of those items. You can give the Raptor Claw to the Raptor, or you can equip them with the goggles, whatever power you want to equip them with. Here are some of the other figures. Here's the Gamekeeper that come with the game. And some of the other cardboard pieces. They're clear, easy to see from far away. Standard cardboard. And here's the other player, the Triceratops. Something I like about this game is that some of the gems here, or crystals, actually have small mosquitoes embedded in them, just like in the movie. On this one, for example, you could just see little dots, but on some of them, not all of them, you can actually see a small mosquito in there. It's kind of hard to see, but there is a mosquito. Nice detail to this game. Some of the die. Nice, clear, easy to read, big dice. You lift the insert, and underneath you'll find the instruction manual. Very nice layout. Those are your components. Easy to read. What I like about these cards is that on the back they're not just plain red, but they have a nice nice artwork, which is on the box. So nice little detail. Here are some of the other cards included for the Triceratops and gamekeeper. Some of your generic players. And then we have our other players, the ones that belong to the vinyl figures. We have Dr. Alan Grant, Ray Arnold, Ellie Sattler, and the Raptor. Here are some of the objectives for the game, some of the different types of gameplay you can have. Now let's look at the board game. With this 4-pack, the board game is big. As I extend it, you can see the beautiful board game. Nice artwork. Very bright colors. Nice smooth matte finish. Here we see the visitor center. And then on the other side we have the Raptor paddock. Nice bright colors. And it folds nicely back into the box. Now let's look at the 2-pack version of this game. Now maybe some of you have already noticed, but I will start to struggle at this point to open this box. And I'll let this in for your amusement, because it took me a while to realize that there are more stickers to cut. So I did this for a while. And there it is. Cut that one, and then there's one more that has to be cut. Just an FYI for anybody who's struggling to open a box. So here in the 2-pack version we have Dr. Ian Malcolm, and we have the Tyrannosaurus Rex mini pop figure. These are a little bit easier to remove, not as like the other four from the 4-pack. The T-Rex has nice detail to it. And here's Dr. Ian Malcolm. Also nice detail with the light shades. Classic black outfit. Then we have our standing bases, and in this version of the game we have the flare as an item. And the game continues with the similar components of cardboard, and here's the Gallimimus as the extra player. And a scientist. In this version of the game you get some dye also, but you also get a unique black dye. And continuing with the theming of this version of FunkoVerse, we have the crystals, or the amber, with the mosquitoes inside. If we lift the insert, we'll see the rest of the components, similar to the 4-pack. And again, on the back of these cards we have the artwork, which is very vibrant and very attractive. It's a nice touch. Here's the item card. Our generic scientist player and the Gallimimus. And then we have our pop vinyl figure cards, the T-Rex and Dr. Ian Malcolm. Here's some of the objective cards. And the instruction manual. Similar design. Now let's open up the board game. Now as we open up this board game, you'll see that the colors are very similar, very bright, vibrant. On this side we have a mini version of the game, a smaller version. As you can see, you can complete your components on the side there. And then if you flip it over, you have a bigger board game to play with. This is where the T-Rex throws the Jeeps over the cliff. Nice vibrant colors, and again it just folds nicely flat back into the box. Here's a close-up of some of the vinyl figures. The Raptor holding the goggles and the T-Rex holding the flare. Here's some of the human vinyl figurines. There's some nice detail to these mini vinyl figures. Here's just an overview of how the board game will look on your table. Again, very bright, very attractive looking. And that covers FunkoVerse, the strategy game Jurassic Park edition. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.